Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I am breathing this beautiful air in the city of Medina. Alhamdulillah, I am outside this beautiful place called Sonargaon. They sell authentic Bangladeshi food. They sell everything, to be honest. You want paratha in the morning or you want ilishmas in the evening, they have it here. So please join me and my brothers here at Sonargaon restaurant in Medina. I'm here with my brother, my beloved brother Muhammad. He's with me along with our cameraman. Here behind the cameraman is brother Abu Bakr. Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
I'm very well. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm sure you know why.
Wow. If we explain why, I'm going to get very teary and emotional. Honestly, it's been an emotional journey. We've been in Medina for 2 days now.
Yeah, 2 days.
2 days. And we performed at Umrah. We had a very pleasant journey here. Alhamdulillah. In front of us, we have authentic Bangladeshi food. This place is called Sonargaon. Brother, what does Sonargaon mean?
Sonargaon means Sonar stands for gold, and Gao is what we say in Bengali, a place. So it's a place of gold. That's the simplest translation in Bangladeshi language.
Alhamdulillah.
So we're sitting down to eat this wonderful food right now. খুব সুন্দর খানি আমরা ইনশাআল্লাহ খাওয়াইবো আমার সামনে দিয়ে আমার অমৃতসর ভাই ব্রাদার আবিদ ওটা হচ্ছে তানোর রেস্টুরেন্ট সো ইনশাআল্লাহ তাই আমরা ইন্ট্রোডিউস করবা আমরা স্কুল খিতা হইতে তো ভাই আপনি ভালো আছেন
জি ভালো আছেন ওয়েলকাম
থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ
মোস্ট অফ দ্য ওয়েলকাম ইউ আর কামিং
আমি মদিনার 3 বার আইছি বাট অনেস্টলি আপনার রেস্টুরেন্টের মাঝে খানি আমরা খুব মজা লাগছে এর লাগি আমরা আরবার আইস কইছি সো ইনশাআল্লাহ আপনি আমরা দেখাইবা আমরা খিতা হইরাম ইনশাআল্লাহ ওকে ভাই
So our restaurant name the Sonargaon is the Medina Markazia the address. So our Boroa Poribesh the Bangla food like gorer food মানে gorer খাবার like the fish bhatta. This is our menu. This is the mixed bhatta, 4 kinds of the bhatta. This is the tomato, this is the leaves, the eggplant, this is the potato.
English. So if anybody doesn't know what borta is
This is the Hilsa egg. This is the coral fish. This is the corona bhaji. Have the bendi bhaji also have. This is the Sonargaon special salad. This is the prawn curry. This is the meat beef Khalabuna. This is the mutton curry. This is the dal. This is a lot of have the item. Our Gora Poribesh. This is the Bangladeshi khabar. This is the like beef curry, the camel. Have the fish also more item. This is the like pabda fish. Have the rupchada. Have the Hilsa fish. There's a lot of item have. Also this is like the very good the food. I try to provide the food.
Inshallah.
So our address this is the Markazia. This is the Hotel Al-Aswad. This is the ground floor. This is our restaurant, the Sonargaon.
Inshallah.
Thank you. This is the 24 hours.
আপনি কতদিন ধরে আপনি খোলা এখনো
This is our business the 7 years.
7 years and you're 24 hours as well.
Yeah, and 24 hours is the open our restaurant.
And the good thing about here, you can have breakfast here early in the morning.
Have the breakfast, have the lunch, have the dinner also.
Yes, of course. And the brothers that is filming right now, they came here early this morning to have their paratha and eggs. I was in bed at the time, so I couldn't join. But inshallah, I will come in the future.
Inshallah. Yes. Thank you. You are enjoy the food. Enjoy your meal. Thank you.
Brother Muhammad, thank you very much for that. So, as you are more experienced with Bengali food, you're going to have to tell us what each thing is. Obviously, I've got my favorite here. Look at this, right? The Ilish fish eggs. I can't wait to have that, right? Fish eggs and the Khalabuna. Khalabuna is basically meat curry, but that's been like char grilled in such a way that is, can't even describe it, right? So, brother, should we go ahead?
Yeah. So traditionally, in a Bengali house, we always, if there's not like a special item like roast or something, then we start with chutney first. So
Should we do that?
this is in the other terminology it's called vorta. In the English terminology it means chutneys. So we have that. So you've got a few different types. So we'll try each one of those and we'll tell you how it tastes like.
Okay,
So
let's do this.
let me serve you the rice. Bismillah.
Let's start with that. Hello, ikhbar farina.
There you go.
Alhamdulillah. Get this out the way.
Let me serve our lovely cameraman as well. That's it. It looks like he's already taken some. So let's try. So this is with aubergines. This is potato. This is tomato. I'm not too sure what this is, but I'm really intrigued to find out what it is. So the way you got to do it, get each one.
And are these cold?
Yes. So traditionally, you can have them warm, but traditionally you do eat them when they're cold.
Right.
This one goes really well with meat as well, so you can try that. But first, you got to try all of them, and you can tell us what you think of it.
Okay, guys, check this out. I've got 4 different chutneys on my plate. No, wait for you. So we're going to taste it together, yeah?
Oh, I love this chop.
Right, guys, so, Brother Mohammed, we'll do this together?
Yeah, so let's crack on.
Yeah.
So let's try the aubergine one
Aubergine,
first.
okay. Ignore that, bismillah.
So what they've done here is that they've fried it and they've added other spices, fresh spices as well, like coriander in there.
Yeah.
Tomato. So the aubergine becomes, as it does, very pasty.
Quite nice.
But it's really nice. It is really nice. Very aromatic as well.
Yeah. And they haven't overdone the aubergine, so you
No,
can
they haven't.
actually taste the aubergine.
No, definitely.
Mashallah. Right.
Yeah.
So move to the next one.
The next one, this is with potatoes. So what they do, they bake it like a baked potato, and then they it's like crushed potatoes, but they add chilies, coriander seeds.
I think I've had this at home.
Yeah.
Right, bismillah, let's do this.
It's also got the mustard flavor as well,
Yeah.
because they put mustard oil on it. It makes it very aromatic in that sense. I'm gonna try the red one now.
And that's not spicy, it's got a hint of spice. in it, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Tomato.
So what you got in there as well, they're putting like raw garlic. So that raw garlic kind of like, when you put it in your mouth and you bite on it, it kind of like explodes with a bit of flavour.
Yeah.
So really nice. Well, I'm not too sure what this is, but let's give this a try. I think this is gonna have a lot of chili in it, from the look of it.
Bismillah.
And I wasn't wrong either. It's got a lot of chili in it.
And it's spicy.
Yeah, so it's like, what they've done here, they've made it into a paste style.
Chili paste.
So they put like onions and they made it into a paste style. So yeah, really nice, but really,
That is nice, I like that green
really
one.
spicy.
The green one is nice.
Really
Out of
spicy.
all of them, and then the green one is my favourite one. It's very herby as well. And right. So, what we're going to try next? How do you go? So tell me something. In Bengali eating, you go for
In my house, we go with from veg to fish and with meat.
veg to fish and meat. Okay.
But in other households, they start off with meat and end up with fish. But I love meat.
Let's go with you today.
So I love to end with meat. So this is what we call Kerala. So this is Kerala Bazi. The name, yeah, it is called Kerala, right?
Yeah.
Kerala.
Very good for health, by the way.
Very good for health.
You've
Very
got
good for
diabetes, yeah,
100%,
yeah,
right?
okay.
So it looks like what they've done here, they've added a little bit of spinach or cabbage into it. So let's give this a try.
Thanks, bro.
Obviously, in any Bengali restaurant, if there's not any chilies, then you know there's something wrong.
All right.
Right? And the other good condiment with this as well is this type of salad.
Yeah.
So me personally, I like to have raw onions with mine. Let's just take that there. Bismillah.
And while Brother Mohammed is doing this, right, we've had this salad yesterday and it has got a bit of a kick to it.
As you can see, with the red chilies on there, it just bursts off with flavour. And what I do love about this is the cucumber has been sliced in such a way
Yeah. You come closer, like, watch.
that it's released the juices. So there you go, you help yourself.
Yeah, so that's the hair, brother. It's got like a bit of a tangy taste to it, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think what from our cameraman said, I think it's got pickled onion juice, is it? That's the one. That's it.
That's it. Do you think Kharla is quite like
Quite
bitter?
salty, yeah. It's quite bitter,
Bitter as
yeah,
well,
quite
right?
bitter, yeah.
You know?
Honestly speaking, I'm not a big fan of Kharla because of the bitterness.
Yeah.
But because they've added either cabbage or spinach into it, it's taken away a little bit of that bitterness.
You're right. It has got it. And the cucumber is like, that's sweet and sour.
Yep.
So that,
So really nice. Comes with that pickling juice, so it gives that additional flavour. Okay, so the next one we're gonna go for, I think this is a fish ball. So we'll cut this in half. We've been very generous.
Hilsa
egg, yeah. So we've been very
Hilsa.
generous. We've given one ball to our cameraman on its own for his hard work. With this one, you need to get a chili with it as well. And traditionally, the way to eat chili in a Bengali household,
Here we go, he's going to dip it in salt.
you put a little bit of salt on the corner of your plate, and what you do, you get the chili, you dip it, and then you bite into it. So let me just show you how you do it. Right? So you get it like this.
You try that?
It releases the flavour.
Okay. Got some salt. Do I have to eat rice before it or something?
So you mix it,
Right.
and then you use it as like
Oh,
a
right,
side,
okay.
as a side.
Okay, so I eat it first, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Then you get the chili, dip it into the salt.
That's a mad science going on there, man.
But you get the energy behind
Yeah,
it,
it's
right?
like, yeah. It's not your like just chili. This fish egg, man. Do you know I'm getting like lunch ideas for work now? Get my missus to like pack a couple of fish egg balls and vortas and this and that.
Alright, so the next one with that, we're gonna go with the Hilsa egg. So what we just had right now was in a paste, whereas this is on its own as a whole.
Yeah.
So as the cameraman will flash into this dish right here. So this is al-Jamarat itself. So the egg sits in between this, and then we take the egg out and make it into a separate curry. But that's the actual fish itself.
Okay. Gotcha. Right. Okay. Thank you, Rob. I think I'm going to take a little bit of rice if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Do you want some rice?
No, I'm alright, I'm alright. This one looks like they've added mustard oil into it, definitely, 100%, from the colour itself.
Yeah.
And Hilsa egg really goes well with mustard oil.
Hilsa like egg, it's got a different. Is it the same as like caviar or a bit different?
Yeah. So you can say it's like the same texture as caviar.
Yeah. I mean,
but the fish itself is, me personally, it's my favourite fish. But it's really difficult to eat because it's got a lot of scales in it
and bones.
So, yeah, a lot of bones.
Yeah.
So you've got to be very patient with it.
Right. Hilsa egg is my favourite. My mum, you know, cooked it when we were young and still cooks it today. So let's see what Sonargaon egg tastes like. Bismillah.
That's on point, man. That's on point.
When you chew into the egg, yeah, it has this kind of distinct
Crumbly feeling as well.
crumbly, and it's like that aroma. And
Sorry, bro, we're eating without you, but you'll get there.
I was going to say my humble apologies, cameraman. Please don't give us
We can see his beard getting a little bit wet. I think it's coming out of his mouth, but it's all good. You'll have the rest.
I'm not honest, you guys. We've been eating for the last week together, and you know, it's sitting down eating with brothers is something else, man. Honestly, like
It's a different experience eating in the Jamaat.
yeah,
You get more reward out of it.
alhamdulillah.
Eating by yourself, you know, you don't get that sense of feeling and sense of community, sense of enthusiasm, you know? When you're eating in the Jamaat, you don't know how much you eat. That's why you end up like me. Fact.
Nah, you're right.
As my wife would say. Okay, so the next one we're going to go into, we're going to skip the ilishmas because that's got a lot of bones and scales on it.
Okay.
But we'll obviously eat that. The next one we're going to try is the prawns.
Can you reach it?
Yep. Do you eat prawns?
I tell you what, for the viewers out there, I'm actually allergic to shrimp, so I'm going to give this one a bit of a miss if that's okay.
Okay, well, I'll give it a try then. So in traditional Bengali households, you will also have them eating the head as well.
Right.
I'm not going to because sometimes it catches me in my throat.
Okay.
So I don't do it, but you do have them traditionally take it in.
This is like king prawns, right?
Yeah, this is king prawns, that's right. And in Bengali households, as in, we always use our hands to eat our food.
Absolutely.
As in, there's a different taste using a spoon compared to using your hands. Yeah, man. Oh, you're missing out, bro.
Oh, do you know
Sorry.
what? If I was closer to home, honestly, I would have it. But unfortunately, guys,
You
there's
forgot to get your antihistamines, huh?
certain things I'm allergic to.
Well, there is a pharmacy next door. We can just pop in.
Yeah. The problem is, I don't speak Arabic. When I go in there, they start giving me different pills, and no, it's all good. It's all
No,
good.
honestly, this is really nice.
Alhamdulillah. And as brothers eating here, honestly speaking, right, I've had traditional Bengali food in London in many restaurants, but they don't come anywhere near. And I think one of the reasons is, and this I'm going to explain something really short, is the fact that these guys are direct from Bangladesh, so you know they've brought culture with them here. And because it's the city of Medina, you've also got restaurants in Mecca as well. That it doesn't leave home; it still stays homemade. They don't make it like Western culture, and this is beautiful. Alhamdulillah, you have to say.
Alright, so
Right.
we're going to the main event right now,
Main
which
event.
is your main event.
Sure.
The first thing you said to me is, do they do Khalabuna?
Oh,
Right?
Khalabuna.
Which is this. If you're looking out for your cholesterol, maybe it's not the right one for you, right? But it tastes amazing.
No, but while you're in Medina, yo, trust me, cholesterol.
You gotta
all
spoil
that.
yourself though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We've been walking a lot for the last few days, so it balances out. Oh, my brother.
Now you cannot obviously have this with dal. So dal, this is like in English terminology, is dal soup. You can have it, mix it, but it tastes better on its own.
I will be honest with you, I like it on its own.
Yeah.
I know, like at home, my family they mix meat curry with dal. I just like it separate.
Let's try
Right.
it.
And these kind of khalabuna you can only find at home.
Yeah,
You won't find it in restaurants.
and the other thing about Khalabuna as well is that the texture has to be like, as soon as you pinch it, it kind of like just breaks and falls apart. So it's got like that type of like beef jerky type of texture. That's how it's got to
But
be.
it's not dry. It's like it's
not dry at all.
It's moist.
Because it's got marinated with like onions and like, it's a long process. It's not like, so like on the Grand Finale lounge. So what we've got here is the mutton curry. So traditionally in Bengali households, we don't eat lamb, we eat mutton because it's got a little bit more texture to it. Now you can have it with the dal, but I prefer to have it on its own.
Okay, so let's do that then.
Tell me what you think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead, help yourself.
These kind of curries, you can only make it with mutton, right?
Yeah.
You should cook it for a while. Bismillah, mutton curry.
Yeah, man. It's got that home taste feeling.
Do you know, whenever we go out to eat and I taste food like this, I always say it's like we eat in one of my cousin's house.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. This is very nice. The sauce is thick. It's like it's more like a stew. Right. Shukran. Alhamdulillah. We have had an epic journey here today at Sonargaon restaurant. The food, I'm telling you, this is for me, right? It's amazing. Brother Muhammad.
I'm probably 2 sizes bigger now, right? You know, so honestly, the food, the service, and most importantly, I'm very picky in terms of like cleanliness and stuff. The restaurant's really clean, the bathrooms, and like the way they've given the food and presented it.
No, I have to agree with you, Brother Muhammad, right? The staff are so jolly. Even though they work so hard, they work as a team. And I'm thinking the brother who served us, I don't even know his name, twice we've come here, twice we've given us really good service. Absolutely. Sonargaon, you've done an amazing job. No, keep the camera on us. Okay. So without further ado, guys, if you're in Medina, come and visit Sonargaon restaurant. I'm telling you, alhamdulillah. So once again, guys, you know, this is only what literally 2 minutes away from the Masjid. You know, do your Umrah, come to Medina, do your Ibadah, at the same time look after your family, you know, get them to enjoy the food. And honestly speaking, this is 10 out of 10 for me.
Thank you for having me.
Jazakallah khair.
Alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
হৃদয় মাঝে গেথেছি মালা তোমার প্রেমে ও মদিনাওয়ালা হৃদয় মাঝে গেথেছি মালা তোমার প্রেমে ও মদিনাওয়ালা তোমার প্রেমে ও মদিনাওয়ালা সরকার দু আলম তুমি নবী সরকার দু আলম তুমি নবী তুমি কৌসর ওয়ালা ও মদিনা